enough is enough. We're back on the road.
This week we rented a Japanese RV to road trip around the majestic Mount Fuji.
Real quick, if you're new here, we're Tal Mads, and over the past 4 years, we have driven our van to Mexico, Alaska, and tons of places in between. We recently said goodbye to our van in order to make room for the next chapter of our lives, which includes international travel. Last week, we landed in Tokyo and had a whirlwind 48 hours. This week, we're excited to try traveling Japan by van.
So buckle up and let's hit the road.
When it all comes tumbling down, I wanna know that you'll still be around. You know they said I had my first breakdown. It may be that when the next comes around.
Good morning from a rest stop in Japan. Never thought I'd say that. All right, our coffee choice for the morning.
Smile at everything, nothing but sunshine ahead of me now.
This vending machine coffee is hot. I was not prepared for that. I thought we were gonna have to settle for an iced coffee this morning. This is a nice treat. It's hot.
It's hot?
Yeah.
What a fun surprise.
This place is legitimately bigger than our hotel in Tokyo.
Maybe
Double?
1.5. So yesterday we left Tokyo. We took a 2-hour train ride up to an area called Narita. We got out of the subway and we were in the middle of nowhere.
Boss,
What?
this lady in this RV in front of us, look at the fluffy dog she has. Oh my goodness. It's just so funny because I feel like normally we wouldn't bat an eye at a regular dog like that, but we're so deprived of Bowie right now that I'm like, dog?
So we got out of the train in the middle of nowhere. It was green, it was lush, it felt really nice. It felt really nice to breathe some clean, fresh air after Tokyo.
Yeah.
And we rocked up to the camper place. It was just the cutest parking lot with all of these funky Japanese RVs.
We were so excited the second he opened the doors and we saw the interior and how much space there was. We'll give you a full tour later. Yeah, we hit the road. Woo! Oh, left side of the road. Okay. All right. I mean,
Right side.
no, left side. Right side of the car,
Yeah.
left side of the road. Okay, so now I'm going to the left side of the road. I'm gonna need to vocalize it every time I do it. That was weird. I'm still a bit nervous about it, but we'll figure it out. Okay, we better get going. We gotta get some groceries because we've been living off of 7-Eleven for far too long. Although I wanna go to 7-Eleven also.
Yeah, I love the 7-Eleven.
Nothing gets to me. There's always sunshine ahead of me now. Smile at everything, nothing but sunshine ahead of me now.
It's so cute that I feel this like sense of home in here, even though we're in Japan and places that we've never been, but there is this like comfort, familiar feeling that comes in traveling like this for me, you know?
I was thinking about it and like I was like, oh, are we gonna be able to sleep tonight or last night? You know, because it's our first night in a new van in a new place. It just felt like you said, it felt like home. It felt like actually an upgrade from home.
Yeah.
We slept like babies.
Yeah.
It's been so cloudy and it's gonna rain so much, so we kind of took it out of our minds. We would get a really good view of Mount Fuji, even though that's the main reason we came to this area. And we're driving to the grocery store, and look at this thing. She's peeking out. We're about to get a full view.
I definitely feel like we have kind of got the lay of the land of the 7-Elevens and the convenience stores, but this is our first grocery store and it's gonna be a whole other ballgame for sure.
How many of you agree that like top 3 things to do when you're in a foreign country is visit a grocery store or convenience store? So
Me.
I'm very excited. You?
Oh, high five.
All random produce, I'm ready for you.
I love that there's so much tofu.
If anyone doesn't know, you can go on Google Translate and put it into camera mode and it will live translate things. So we use this on menus and we're using it right now. It's crucial because there are some hidden ingredients that you do not want.
Kikkoman milk okra powder.
We don't want that. Yeah, no, one time we were in the market and we were trying to read a menu and it said hormone soup. Not sure what that means. The sauces, this is what it's at. Okay, we need some sort of hot sauce for this tofu. We thought this was leek because of how massive it is, but it's actually green onion. Oh my god. Look at the size of this green onion.
Do we get it?
Yeah, of course, I'm using it in a tofu.
Here, this is a small one. Okay, we got a pretty great haul. I think, at least. Like, you never really know, though, until you taste these items, because it's a little bit of a mystery. We have some snacks first. I don't think you can go wrong with cookies, chocolate vanilla cookies, chips, sweet potato chips, fancy. Ooh,
honestly, it looked like they took their chips very seriously because they were all like gold and luxury.
Shiny. Okay. Dried mango, can't go wrong. You have to choose some safe things.
Okay. We got some tofu. We're gonna cook later. I'm excited.
How cute!
Cheetos.
Those are like little peppers. Oil for cooking.
Very exciting.
Some sauce.
Kimchi base. Ooh. Look at that. I'm excited because I think this is something I'm gonna end up taking home with me.
Some spinach because you know we love our greens.
Well, because we found this vegan tofu noodle, which helps us feel safe.
Really?
Because sometimes these like broths have a lot of fish sauce. And the picture says to put spinach, so we're gonna do that.
An apple. They like to like really safely pack all of their fruit. It's kind of cute.
Yeah, a salad. We'll have this for lunch. Ooh, these are fun.
Yeah.
Little like pocket sandwiches, a little tuna salad and peanut butter, and the world's biggest persimmons. Have you guys ever had a persimmon? Honestly,
I haven't.
I know, that's why I'm so excited. But if you haven't, go out there and buy one today, if they're in season. I don't know what the season is.
Cookies for breakfast.
Wow, you were before it was even in your mouth.
It's like a light, airy shortbread sandwich with chocolate inside. Incredible.
Oh my god. Oh my god. White chocolate. Oh my god. Thin shortbread with chocolate and milk. Can we just show that one?
Sandwich. It's a sandwich. Like it actually has a piece of like dark or milk chocolate in this one.
Look at you influencer.
Yeah, I'm fancy.
For cookies.
I think that
you did that for skincare. Maddie's doing it for cookies.
I need you to see the cookie properly.
Okay.
Put stuff in the fridge that needs to go in the fridge.
When you let your love run free, honey, you can count on me. With you in the passenger seat, we can drive all night on the highest shelf.
Wow, this is nice and tight. I love the mirror.
Japanese driver.
I love the mirror that shows me the front. I really need that. I love this thing. All right, pagoda it is. Pagoda, here we come. Pagoda, I'm coming for you.
You're supposed to rinse your mouth next, but I feel a little bit funny about rinsing my mouth here and spitting it.
If I get the water
in your hands first. Okay, make it look a little nicer.
Tastes good?
Tastes good?
Tastes good? Not Fuji water.
When you're diving into the deep.
Okay, I gotta be 100% real with you. I don't lie to you. I tell you things I never told anyone before. No, I gotta keep it real. The vending machine coffee, it was small. It wasn't cutting it. It wasn't giving me that caffeine hit. We found Starbucks. But let me tell you, if you're headed to Japan and you like your Starbucks fix, or any coffee fix, really. It's like more than double the price than back home. Any coffee, I don't know what it is. Maybe by the time we post this video, I'll look up why. But this is usually like $2.50 at home. It was like $4.25 here. Worth it though. And I'll just say one more thing. Even like the, you know, like the smaller and the non-Starbucks coffee shops are very expensive, so.
Okay, cool.
Chureito Pagoda is a 5-story red pagoda in Fuji, Oshino, Japan, known for its amazing views of Mount Fuji. This was a classic Instagram versus reality moment because the view looking this way was spectacular, but the amount of tourists there was comical.
I have been waiting for the perfect moment to have a matcha soft serve, and it's arrived.
It's happening.
I have high hopes. I have really high hopes. I'm having matcha ice cream with a view of Mount Fuji, and I feel very happy. I wish that you could taste this through the screen because it is actually incredible. It has fulfilled all of my soft serve dreams. The consistency is perfect, the flavor is perfect. I could go on and on.
Hit the horseshoe, see the chips grow. Got the old folks screaming out bingo. Call me Elvis, watch the hips go. Now my suit ain't pink, it's flamingo. Hey, you, out on the floor. Give me that feel good, give me some more. Say, hey, you. Hands to the sky, baby. Living our best life, doing it right. Sipping on sunshine, taking our time.
Okay, this thing is so amazing. There's AC. Maddie's laughing at me because like at night we don't need AC. It's cool. But moments like this where it just gets hot midday, we're gonna have some lunch in here before we explore, and we just turn it on for a little refresher. How do we get one of these? We have had so much fun being adventurous with our meals here in Japan, but we know that our health is probably taking a bit of a hit. Well, today's sponsor, Huel, is here to help. Huel is no prep meals that do not compromise your health. We've been using Huel for the past 6 months, and it's been so useful to have these all-in-one meal replacement shakes. Huel is ideal for when you're pressured for time, on the go, in a rush, or away from the kitchen. All you need is some cold water, 2 scoops of powder, and shake. You will have a convenient and nourishing meal in seconds. I love Huel's Black Edition, which is their low-carb, high-protein powdered meal. It has 40 grams of protein plus 27 essential vitamins and minerals. It's plant-based, gluten-free, and has no artificial sweeteners. Huel products are designed by nutritionists and dietitians to give your body everything it needs in a convenient and easy way. Basically, you get a high-quality breakfast or lunch for just $2.50 a meal. Back at home after a 12-hour shift, sometimes I'm just too tired to eat dinner, so I'll just make myself a shake and go to bed. I also love it immediately after a workout. It's such a good way to recover. Huel comes in a ton of different flavors, but you already know I'm a chocolate girl. If you want to save time, save money, and eat healthy, use code talandmads for 15% off your first order, plus a free t-shirt and shaker, a $40 value. That's code talandmads for 15% off your first order. The link will be in the description of this video. Having a busy life shouldn't stop you from eating healthy, so check out Huel today. We're just stopping in this town called Oshino, Hakkai. It's a little Japanese town that's kind of built around all these ponds that are fed through the melting snow from Mount Fuji, and it's supposed to be really beautiful, so we're just gonna go for a little walk. I would really love to come back to Japan in the winter.
Wait, that is the biggest apple I've ever seen.
Those peaches were $20 for 2. What is in the water here? Oh, wow. But what I was saying is, in the winter, there's all these photos everywhere of what this place looks like, covered in a blanket of snow, and I think it's worth a second trip.
I think you can like wash yourself in this water or something. Oh, you can drink it.
I really need to wash myself, so perfect. With all these people around? That is a lot of people. Holy cow. Okay, so, we vowed to not talk about how many people there are everywhere in Japan because it's no secret that tourism has exploded in the recent years. But this actually feels like a theme park.
Yeah,
so,
and hot take, I don't want to be rude, but it doesn't seem that nice.
No, I disagree. I think it's really
amazing?
nice. And since when did Maddie turn into the negative Nancy? Oh my god, I'm rubbing off on her. I'm rubbing off on her. I'm not putting this in. You have way too much control over what goes in the vlog.
No.
Celebrating the joy in our life. Hands to the sky.
It smells good.
What is it?
I just assume it's a matcha donut. Oh, it's mochi. I thought there was a hole in the middle.
fresh mochi?
I thought it was a baby matcha donut, but clearly I have no idea what I'm talking about. I actually don't know if I like mochi. It's like a rice cake, I think. Surprisingly delicious.
Surprisingly delicious.
It does kind of taste like grass though.
Isn't that like the Frosted Flakes ad?
Do you think he's getting the grass from in the ponds? I like the inside. I actually love the texture. Do I love mochi? I just think I need a different flavor.
Is that bean inside?
I think so. But it tastes like grass if you keep eating it. Right?
Tastes like grass. There it is, grass water. Wait, what's those shots that people take?
Yeah.
Green.
Grass.
What's it called though?
Like something grass.
Okay. She doesn't know.
This is supposed to be water straight from Mount Fuji, I think.
What does that even mean though?
Like the dribble.
The dribble. Okay.
But is it?
I don't know.
How will you ever know? You just have to trust them.
Look at her, she's cynical. Maddie is cynical.
I don't know. I don't think I like those.
Living our best life, joy in the ride. No better feeling than feeling alive. Living our best life.
Tastes good.
That's all you ever had?
I actually had some leftover water in here. I was scared to put it down the bowl.
No, you can't do that.
You can't, right? I didn't. I am obsessed with our new home. If you know how to import a Japanese RV that looks like the one we have, or if you happen to see one on Facebook Marketplace or on the webs somewhere close to where you live, please let us know.
Send it to us.
Send it to us because
We need one.
we need one. Come on! I love it. Go bus
Can you ask them where to go?
Okay, we went the wrong way, and that explains this crazy road that we weren't supposed to go down.
This region is called the Fuji Five Lakes. It is believed that these lakes were formed following several eruptions of Mount Fuji. This is Lake Motosu. It's the third largest lake where many Japanese locals love to visit to enjoy a view of Mount Fuji while camping. We were super excited to snag a lakeside camp spot and get settled for the night.
I think it's love that I'm feeling. Like I finally found my one in a million. I could jump through the ceiling.
Hey, welcome to my crib. It's time we finally show you around this thing. The first thing you'll notice upon entering this amazing home is this amazing cubby for your shoes. I mean, how convenient. It's literally right at the door. There's so much space for shoes. In our van, shoe storage was such an issue. They were always in our way. The van always had so much sand because we were trekking in and out. This is just... it's amazing. Next, we'll move into the living room with this view.
That's Mount Fuji right there.
But let's talk about the interior. We have, you like my pointed toes?
Whoa.
We have 2 sofas, I'd like to call them. There's like a cushion under my butt and a cushion at my back. Luxury. Space for 4, table for eating, windows on both sides. Moving on to the kitchen. There's so much counter space here. There's a little sink with a cover to make all of that counter space. We have a microwave. The Japanese love their microwaves, and that's because there's so many things to buy at the 7-Eleven and the Family Marts and the Lawsons and all these convenience stores that you just pop in here. And then you have lunch, dinner, breakfast, snacks. There's so much storage. Down here, there's some cooking supplies, and behind me, we have what for sure used to be a bathroom, but has been transformed into a walk-in closet or a timeout room.
This is when Maddie's being bad. And look,
Claustrophobic.
there's a lock on the outside of that door.
Okay, at the back of the camper, there's 2 bunk beds here, and they're good size. Like, they're not just for kids. Full adults could sleep in here, especially the Japanese adults.
And each one has its own window and light.
We obviously don't have friends or kids here, so we've just been using it as our storage area, which has been amazing.
Okay, this is our little fridge, and it actually is not even a 12-volt fridge. Well, the battery bank in this van is huge. We can have the inverter on running the fridge, and it's barely pulling power. Like it's a tank. If you look over here, you have all the switches for all the lights and for the water tank, for the water pressure. You have some chargers here, and then you have this amazing battery monitor. And then under the bench, there's tons of places to charge your devices, and it's very accessible. Speaking of the battery bank, there is a 12-volt AC unit. You could leave it running all night. You're comfortable in here. Like, it feels like a house. I also like, you know, the van is like this. It's very like cavey. This is like for the master suite. We actually only realized this folds up this morning. It's so nice, okay? You have this gorgeous, what is this, like cedar? Yep, cedar. So you unlock these things, pull it down, put these back in their homes. You have like a king-size bed up here. We actually didn't even need all this space. We were cuddled up so close to each other. And I think it's also kind of funny that like when you're up here, you can even close this and have some privacy. Like I could flail my arms and my legs and like have not like hit anything. And there's these 2 windows for the cross breeze. It's so freaking nice. I can't get enough of this thing. So this is where you access that massive storage unit and where you can access your water jugs. You have these water tanks right here, the gray water and the fresh water, that are so easy to access.
It connects. How incredible. Paddleboard, like what would we put back here? It's a whole garage. And you can access it from both sides.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Okay, this is the delicious cab. It is basically like a 3-seater, which if we had our dog here, would make me very, very happy. Instead of that, I like that you have this big platform to put all your things in. It also has this amazing screen that you can put CarPlay in, which sounds so minimal, but it is so nice when you're driving, and especially driving somewhere that's foreign to you, to have this big map to show you instead of like a little phone. It's just, it feels safe, it feels good. The seats are so comfortable, it drives amazing. The engine is quiet, it's not a diesel engine. It has such a good turning radius. The wheels are tiny. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I imagine it does. Other question, let us know if you know this, but is it legal to have a right-facing vehicle in North America? Okay, I hope we've convinced you that if you're coming to Japan, you absolutely have to rent one of these. We rented ours from a company called Samurai Campers. They have a few locations throughout Japan, so there's different areas that you can explore. We just chose this area because it was what kind of fit with our itinerary, but we are dying to come back and explore other regions of Japan in a van. Yeah. We'll link them down below if you're curious to check them out.
Hey, the lake is really choppy right now, and there's 2 guys on their paddle boards. They have fallen in about 5 times so far, and we actually got a notice saying you can't swim here, so I think that they've just rented these paddle boards so they could go swimming. See, that was on purpose, right? Okay, it's time we check this place out a little and show you where we are.
So this lake, where we are camped right now, is actually the viewpoint that's on the 1,000 yen bill. So normally when it's not cloudy, not normally, because it's probably cloudy often, but if it wasn't cloudy, we could see it.
I am also obsessed with all of the like matching tents and matching outfits everybody has. I feel left out that I'm not in beige or like a camo type color. At first I thought everybody rented these tents because they all kind of match, but then I realized it's just camping fashion here in Japan.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And their little cooking setups and eating setups and tables are incredible.
Well, I got you holding my hand. It's all in front of me. Home free, I'm born again. Ooh, when I feel like taking a chance, you grab a hold of me. Home.
We desperately need a shower. The only problem is it's a coin-operated shower, and we have enough for a total of 6 minutes. Okay, perfect. I don't know what any of this says. Okay, success. It was amazing. It was the best 4 minutes I've ever had. No kidding. 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go. Okay, a minute left. The girls are clean.
Sign our lives away. I got you. Well, I got you holding my hand. It's all in front of me. Home free, I'm born again.
This is just just the perfect next thing to do in a Japan itinerary after Tokyo. I feel like Tokyo is loud, it's bustling, it's vibrant, it's busy. You're out all day. We did like over 20,000 steps every single day. We were exhausted, and now to bookend that with like this quiet, chill, relaxed little part of our vacation is really nice. Wait, I said bookend. It made it sound like this is the end of our trip. There is so much more to come. Do not leave us.
Okay, it's time to put this baby to use.
Okay, the theme of tonight is to not spend time cleaning. So we tried to get a meal that we can kind of just like pump up. So we found these noodles, and I'm gonna add spinach and tofu to them. That smells so good.
Okay, it's only 8:30, but we are so tired. So we will see you in the morning. Tali's already asleep. Good night.
Best sleep in Japan yet. The sound of the water when we were falling asleep was so nice.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Oh, it's like kind of a little bit of sunshine.
Is my hair crazy?
Yeah. Crazier than ever.
It was kind of wet when I went to bed last night, so this is what you're getting today. What am I supposed to do with this today? What am I supposed to do with this? We may have been hoping for some blue skies and a sunny day, but this gloominess turned out to be such a nice vibe. This is a spot that if we were in the van, we would stay here for like a week. But we're on the move here in Japan. Before returning to the camper, we made a pit stop for the most beautiful van life shower we'll ever have.
We have just pulled up to our first Japanese onsen.
Onsens are Japanese hot springs that people love for their relaxing, mineral-rich waters.
It's also a perfect onsen day because it's just rainy and cool out. So what a good day for an activity like this.
We can't bring you in there because onsens are enjoyed in the nude, but take our word for it, this is a must-do when visiting Japan. Once you get through all the etiquette rules to follow, like washing before you jump in or checking whether or not tattoos are permitted, you'll love indulging in the hot springs nestled in the beautiful scenery. They're a big part of Japanese culture and a perfect way to chill and connect with nature. Oh my god. That was so much more than I ever thought it could be. Before we knew it, it was time to make the drive back to Narita to return the camper. Traveling by van gives you a chance to really connect with the journey, reminding you to pay attention to those in-between moments and potentially discover the road less traveled. Join us next video as we swap the camper for Japanese iconic mode of transportation, the bullet trains.